You've seen his smile since you were a child. Two round ears, big white gloves, that high-pitched laugh. But what if Mickey Mouse wasn't what you think he is? What if he wasn't made to make you happy? What if he was made for something else? Tonight we tell a story Disney hopes you'll never hear. A story about the forgotten side of Mickey Mouse. The side that's not for kids. Most people believe Mickey Mouse first appeared in Steamboat Willie in 1928, but that's not the whole truth. The very first cartoon was actually Plain Crazy. It was released earlier that same year, and it frightened many people. In that cartoon, Mickey didn't speak a word. He didn't blink once. All he did was smile, but it wasn't a normal smile. It was strange and unsettling. His movements were jerky, like a puppet with broken strings, not smooth like the Mickey we know. One animator who worked on the project said something chilling. It felt like he was watching us through the screen. After a short time, Plain Crazy was quietly pulled from circulation. Disney never showed that version publicly again. Some say the original film was destroyed, erased forever. Others believe that somewhere, a copy still exists, locked away, hidden from the world. There are rumors and stories of a few people who were allowed to see it in private. They said it left them feeling deeply uneasy for days afterward. Some claim Mickey's eyes seemed to follow them no matter where they went. Some said they started having nightmares about him, and the scariest ones whispered that, at night, when they were alone, they could hear Mickey's voice, soft and haunting, whispering their names. Walt Disney is remembered by the world as a kind and creative man, a visionary who brought joy to millions. But behind closed doors, there was a darker obsession. Walt spent hours studying strange old cartoons from Europe. Silent films filled with shadows and strange, empty eyes. These cartoons had no voices, only eerie music and mysterious figures. In his private notebooks, Walt wrote strange notes in the margins. He kept repeating the same sentence over and over, "Bring him to life." What did that mean? Many believe Walt saw Mickey not just as a cartoon, but as something much more. He thought that with the right combination of images, music, and timing, he could make Mickey real, not just on screen, but in the world. Then in 1931, a fire broke out in Disney's animation studio. It started in a place no one had ever heard of, a secret room not marked on any blueprints. They called it Room 13. After that day, the room was sealed tight. No one ever talks about what was inside or what was lost. But when Disney released the next Mickey cartoon, something was very different. Mickey looked cleaner, friendlier, more human. But the animators themselves noticed a change. They said it didn't feel like the same Mickey anymore. One whispered, it was like something else had taken his place. In 2009, something strange appeared on the internet. A video called suicidemouse.avi. It was unlike anything anyone had seen before. The video showed Mickey Mouse walking down a dark, empty street. Over and over, he walked, slowly, without stopping. There was no music at all, only static noise, like an old TV with no signal. Mickey's face didn't change. It stayed blank, empty, and cold. But after about 7 minutes, the screen began to flicker. Suddenly, faint sounds started. At first, it was soft crying, almost like a whisper far away. Then the crying grew louder, turning into screams, horrible, chilling screams. Around the 12-minute mark, the video's tone shifted completely. Mickey's face suddenly filled the screen, but something was terribly wrong. His eyes were bleeding, dark red tears. The image was blurry, like it was melting. The person who uploaded the video disappeared soon after. Their account was deleted without a trace. No one knows who they were, but some people had saved the audio from the video. When they analyzed the sound, they found something hidden. GPS coordinates embedded inside the static. These coordinates pointed to a very specific place, Walt Disney's childhood home in Missouri. After the original suicide mouse.av surfaced, other versions began to appear on the internet. Each one was a little different from the last. In some, Mickey suddenly turns his head to look straight at the camera. In others, you can hear children laughing, but the laughter is played backwards, making it sound eerie and unnatural. One version flashed a chilling message on the screen. "We did not create him. We opened the door." What door? What did they open? No one knows, but it left a terrifying question hanging in the air. What exactly is Mickey Mouse? Back in the 1940s, Disney was not just making cartoons for fun. During World War II, they worked closely with the US government. They created animated films for soldiers and children alike. But some researchers believe there was a darker purpose behind those cartoons. They think the animations were part of secret experiments. Experiments designed to change how people think. Tests to control emotions using sounds and images. Mickey Mouse, with his big bright eyes and perfect smile, was the perfect tool for this. Some experts believe that in the earliest Mickey cartoons, hidden high-pitched sounds were used. Sounds that adults couldn't hear, but children could. These sounds may have affected kids' emotions deeply. Some children reportedly cried or became upset after watching, even though nothing scary was happening on the screen. Years later, a classified report from the 1950s was leaked. It talked about a secret cartoon-influenced study. The study involved showing certain Mickey Mouse cartoons over and over to children. The results were disturbing. Children who watched these cartoons became more suggestible, more obedient, and in some cases, more fearful. The cartoons weren't just entertainment. They were a tool, a way to shape young minds without anyone realizing it. And the smiling face of Mickey Mouse was at the center of it all. In 1954, a man named Paul Owens worked on a new Mickey Mouse short film. This film was never released to the public. After Paul finished the final reel, something strange happened. He left the studio and never returned. No goodbye, no explanation, no letter, just gone. His family was worried and searched for him for years, but no one knew where he had disappeared to. The only clue they ever found was a mysterious film reel hidden in Paul's basement. It had no label, no title, nothing to explain what it was. When they finally played the reel, what they saw was terrifying. It was Mickey Mouse, but not the Mickey anyone knew. This version had no eyes, just empty, dark holes where his eyes should be. His smile was stretched too wide, unnaturally wide like a grimace. Mickey didn't move like a normal cartoon. He just stood there, frozen, but somehow breathing. And then, at the very end of the film, Mickey whispered something. It was so quiet that most people didn't catch it at first. When slowed down, the whisper sounded like a single chilling phrase, "I see you." No one knows who made that reel or why Paul had it. Some believe Paul was haunted by what he created, that the film took something from him before he disappeared. You may have heard the strange rumor, the one about Walt Disney freezing his body after his death. Officially, it's not true, but the rumor won't die. Some say it's not his whole body that's frozen, just his head. They believe it's kept hidden deep beneath Disneyland. Engineers supposedly built a secret cold room underneath the Pirates of the Caribbean ride, a place designed to keep Walt's head preserved, perfectly frozen. But why? Some think it's just science, a strange experiment, but others whisper a darker story. They say Walt believed that one day Mickey Mouse could bring him back to life, that the mouse was more than a cartoon character, that he was a symbol, a spell, a way to live forever, that by keeping Walt's head frozen, the magic of Mickey could somehow return Walt's spirit to the world. These rumors have never been confirmed, but they continue to haunt the minds of those who visit Disneyland after dark. wondering what secrets lie beneath the happiest place on earth. Look closely at the modern Mickey Mouse cartoons playing today. They feel different, faster, louder, and somehow weirder. The animation isn't smooth like it used to be. Sometimes the scenes glitch out, flicker, or freeze for a moment. Some jokes don't make sense. They feel off, like they were written by someone or something else. And have you ever noticed? No matter how many new episodes come out, Mickey never grows older. He never changes in any way. He never stops smiling, not even once. That perfect smile stays the same every single time. Some fans who have binge-watched these newer Mickey cartoons say they started feeling strange afterward. One woman said her TV turned itself on in the middle of the night and started playing old black and white Mickey cartoons all by itself. No one else was home. The screen glowed eerily in the dark, with Mickey's face staring out like it was alive. If you enjoyed this story, make sure to subscribe for more creepy tales from the shadows. Hit the like button and don't forget to ring the bell so you never miss a silent story. Thanks for watching, and remember, stay curious, but stay safe.